2 frames behind. Well, it looked as if Ronnie was walking away with the match, and he was in position here, and this game's all about fractions at times, and there was a shot there where he's played the black. You'd see a problem here, but the white just seemed to keep on running, and you mentioned millimeters, and that's what stopped him from winning the frame. We'll just show you with Hawkeye. Anywhere around where Hawkeye's played the shot, he's perfect, but well, Hawkeye's always right, Stephen.
But it's incredible. I mentioned that he was still run away with the match, and as you said, could that fluke be a turning point?
Yes, we're always keen to see if there are going to be any turning points, and I wonder if that stroke of luck from Ding late in the frame could be classified as that.
Yeah, monstrous fluke, and you know, it's quite funny as a snooker player. If you're sitting in your chair and that happens, how annoyed you get when the crowd clap. You know, and you're wondering, you're sitting there thinking, I mean, did they clap because they thought it was a good shot? Are they clap because they're Ding Junhui supporters? Do they just not know the game? Or is it just the excitement of it? And you're sitting there winding yourself up.
Stewing.
Yes.
John, what do you think of how this match is now poised?
Well, if they'd gone 5-1, I thought it was all over, to be perfectly honest with you. I mean, obviously he's a strong favourite 4-2 up, but sometimes that can just be a spark for the other player. I mean, he's not really been at his best, Ding Junhui, today. But he's still in it at 4-2. He's very in the match.
Frame 7.
Yeah, you can't beat a little fluke at the right time. That was funny listening to Steve Davis talking about the crowd clapping. Did they clap for fluke? A good shot. Orders. I think it's just because of the way the ball went in the pocket. They thought, let's give it a round of applause. Talking about being focused when you're out there, I remember the World Champions against Steve Davis once. Stephen, he missed the ball in the corner pocket, up in the cushion, ran along the cushion and dropped in the pocket. Crowd are up in arms, and Steve walked around the table as if nothing had happened and just cleared up. Focused.
Yeah, he was miserable around the table, wasn't he? Rich coming from me.
That's a very safety shot. Oh, the pace, superb.
That shows the advantage of getting that white tight on the baulk cushion. Forces a mistake from Ding. If that white was a couple inches off the baulk cushion, it would have been no problem, Dennis, to get the white back to baulk. Tight, so difficult, tight under the cushion.
One.
Yeah, it's always been the name of the game. There's some fantastic potters in the game nowadays, and we've most of them here, the top 16, but the good tactical game plays such a key part to success in the game of snooker, and Ronnie has that element to his game. He can be as good a tactical player as
6.
Anyone that's ever played the game. And Ding, from tight on the cushion, tried to just that a little bit thicker. He just caught it too thin, that red.
Seven.
40.
Has he done it again? We're talking about millimeters, and it looks as if he's landed on the red again.
21.
Look at that. That's the end of break. So, once again, fractions making all the difference. I think he was hoping to just nudge that red, or even maybe not hit it as hard.
Ronnie O'Sullivan, 21.
Can he get blue to that red up the other end of the table? Ronnie had no shot on there. That was all he could do. But is there a path through? Well, to play a safety shot off this red. Don't know if he can see enough of it to cut it in, but I think he can see enough of it to play safe.
Those two, the two in positional play from Ronnie we've seen in the last two frames will irritate him more than the pot. It's so often in pinpoint position every single shot.
And that'll certainly irritate him as well. He got the double kiss. It wasn't an easy safety shot he was faced with, but suddenly this match is turning slightly.
Well,
it's not as bad as it looks. I thought he was going to be fully hampered there, but he can get pad to the queuing angle. And you talk about fractions, even there, a fraction made all the difference. If he's hampered with the pink, or hampered with the red, that would have been a tough pink.
7.
It's just been a couple of fractions that have caused the problems for Ronnie in the last two frames.
8.
And we know what Ding is like if he gets on a run. He's quite capable of winning a couple of frames in no time at all. That's a nice shot there, Stephen, isn't it, to try and get the black into play. Just that one simple, it looked quite easy, that positional shot, but he's
40.
left himself where he can pot this and leave the black on. Black may be tied up, that's the only problem for him. But it was a delicate little shot that he played there.
Yeah, you're right. I don't think he'll play for the blackness. I think those two reds are just hampering it. He's not being his best scoring today. His high spray is only 58, which is unlike Ding in a match that there's been 6 frames played.
15.
Obviously he's lost 4 of those frames, but I only expect him to make him big dragon, Dennis.
Well, you just come back from China. One day you went there for. They do like you out in that part of the world, Stephen. You're heading back out again at the end of the month, I believe.
China snooker's become a huge sport in China. And obviously a lot of that down to this player we're watching at the table here.
Yeah, about 6 months ago I had the pleasure of playing in Hainan, where the World Open is going to, and I went out for a meal with Ding and his sponsors, and he was mobbed. The village we went to, the whole village came out to see him.
43.
Around the table now, he seems a lot more positive.
58.
His positional plays than it has been so far in the match. We've got a game in our hands.
Well,
59.
He puts his head in his hands. He didn't intend to cannon into the black, but can he pot the black? And it might be a natural move, that red that's near the side cushion. Wasn't what he was intending. He didn't even want to have to bother with this.
Junhui, 59.
This is a big pocket. If Ronnie wishes to take the red up the cushion where the ball is finished, So that unexpected cannon where Ding looked as if he was going to take the frame and get back to
In the right centre.
Ronnie O'Sullivan, 8.
Still fancied him the way he's been playing to get that, but that has handed the frame to Ding now. So it relieved Ding Junhui. That felt he might just have missed the boat there, but Ronnie take full advantage.
It's funny there. I'm sure Ronnie was going to concede, but he's just remembered we all get fined if we concede when there's still enough
8.
points to win the.
The first match, and well, who's to say it might now go all the way. It
32
looked
in
a
the frame.
foregone conclusion.
Ding
It's
Junhui.
not that now. Ronnie O'Sullivan just a couple of inches made all the difference in the last few frames. Just one behind now. 4-3 Rocket.
Yes, it was looking like a stroll around Alexander Park at one point for Ronnie O'Sullivan, but suddenly Ding Junhui scents the chase now, and he's very much in it, isn't he, Steve?
Yeah, you never know what's going to happen in a snooker match, which is the reason why you should never ever sort of predict that one player has the evil eye over the other. That would be a stupid thing to do.
Right.
Misposition by Ronnie O'Sullivan on a couple of occasions has cost him dearly, and I can only assume that the cloth is either fractionally faster or very reactive. That may be the reasons why.
We talked about that fluke in the last frame, or the 2 frames ago, and how much of a bearing that can have. And you made a very good point, Steve, about stewing in your chair when the crowd applauds something like that. Have you experienced something like that yourself, John?
Yeah, of course you have. Loads of times. Nearly every match you play, there's there'll be a fluke somewhere or other. But it's looking like a really big fluke. I mean, if that had gone 5-1, honestly, that was shake hands and off on you know, start the engine. But not the moment. It's 4-3 again, and then